Hi, this is Stephanie. I'm the creative girl behind the designs, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already, I would truly appreciate if you would hit that subscribe button so that you're subscribed to my channel and will get notices of future videos as I post them. I am going to be sharing with you today my 2023 Happy Planner lineup, and in it I have 5 planners and also a couple covers, so like this cover here. So this here is my 2022 frankenplanner. I had in it some customizations I made. I have about 8 tabs. They're not labeled, but I wasn't worried about that because I knew what was where. And then I also kept in there my holiday tabs. And then for the calendar, I was using the calendar pages from this planner. So this is an 18-month planner. It's Let Go and Grow is on the cover. And it's pretty chunky. I did kind of fill it up pretty good. There were some weeks or a month or two where I really didn't do a whole lot. 2022 was kind of a hodgepodge of planners. I kept jumping around. A lot happened in 2022, so I wasn't very dedicated to one system, and it did kind of reflect in my planning and productivity. So this year I'm excited to just get started, jump in, and be as productive as I possibly can. So let me just start right in with the first planner I'm going to use in my 2023 lineup, and that is this one here. It is from the Fleur collection, and I did get the whole collection because I just love these floral planners that they have. And I love it too because it has a little butterfly on it. It has a combination of like black and fuchsias and pinks and toned down grays and whites. And I really love that they have a coordinating disc with it. I wish they were metal, but I also know that that can't always be possible. So, and on the inside, there's this adorable polka dot, neutral polka dot cover. So what I'm planning on doing, this is a vertical. So I'm going to keep this cover. I do like these soft covers. So I'm going to keep this cover. I'm going to put these discs on it. And then for this one is going to be set to be my catch-all and creative journal. So I am going to take, let me just flip here. Let me just show you some of these. You may have seen them or not, but some of these tabs are just gorgeous, these florals. And like I said, you're either a floral girl or you're not. I just happen to be one. So this is a vertical. I'm going to leave it vertical. I don't have an intention of changing it. So I'm going to pretty much keep this almost close to the way it is. But what I am going to add in and complement this with as my catch-all is this one, which is the Butterflies and Blooms horizontal planner. So I'm going to take the pages, and again, look at that. I love butterflies too. I'm going to take I may take, just for ease of use, the whole tab for the month. Look at some of these. From earth to sea to sky, may you learn to grow, to swim, to fly. The quotes in here are really great. Let your spirit soar. So by taking a whole month, I'll take a whole month of this. This little flower's getting in the way. It's cute, but it's getting in the way. I'll take a whole month along with the pages, which are horizontal. And my intent with this one is to do some memory keeping. So I'll take some photos, print them off. I'll have options, you know, and if I wanted to take up 2 blocks worth, say there's nothing on a Tuesday, but I did something on Monday, I can just white that out and take up this whole block. So this, I'll take pieces of this, month to month, I should say, and I'll add it into this setup, which is going to be frankenplanned into here. So this was my work planner for 2022. But I am going to switch it out and put in there my catch-all for 2023. And if you hadn't seen them yet, here are some of the page markers from that same Fleur collection. There was a lot of pieces to it. There was washi and stickers and so forth. So I'm going to have a lot of fun setting this one up. So then we have, next is the work planner. And for that one, I plan on using the gold and black planner. So by taking this apart, not apart, but just removing the discs, my intent is to take the discs and add them to a gold cover for my work planner. So then this would become my work planner cover. And it'll be also the same thing as this, it'll be a frankenplan. So then I'll be taking the cover and adding in this as its planner. And this one here is a vertical as well. I already started doing things in it. Here's the inside cover. And I had already started playing around with it a little bit. It's a very neutral planner. Nothing is going to jump out. There's no designs on any of the pages. It's pretty straightforward neutral. And this also is vertical. So I'm going to take the everything but the weeks, and then instead of doing a week to week for my work planner, I'm going to be pulling parts out of this planner, which is the Even the Stars Admire You cover. And this one's a monthly layout, which is also equally pretty. I love this font. And the contrast between the black and white. I mean, this is almost as pretty to use as the planner as well. So in this video, this is my plan. When I actually sit down to do it and put it together, maybe it'll change. But you'll see that, because I'm going to do a video setup of both the catch-all and this planner, the work planner. So those will be posted in the coming week, or hopefully the coming week. So these I wasn't intending to use at the moment. Here, I'm just giving you a little glimpse of it. There's a goals dashboard. I do like this dashboard a little bit better. There's elements of this I like. That's how you end up frankenplanning. You like elements of one, elements of another. So I don't know to what extent I'll pull out of here, but what I do know is I intended to pull out. Did I already do this? Or no, I didn't. So let's go to February. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here's our first week. So I intend to take out all of February to the end, which might mean I have to use it. I don't know. So let's take that out. And then I intend to put it in here like this. So once I take this first page and tape them, glue them together, I'll have my month layout, the monthly calendar, and then when I flip, I'll go right into the actual workspace. It's like a dashboard. And then I will have behind that tasks that I can use this for different reasons. I can use them to track my days, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday notes, or I can use certain sections to, because you do have a generous amount of them. I can track expenses, again, whatever I need, I can track onto these pages. At the end, there is 2 line papers. I've always used these. I have used monthly layout in the past, and I've always used these for writing down or taking an assessment of your prior month. What worked, what didn't, things you want to change going into the next month. And then I'll either glue these 2 together and not use this at all, or I will use this to go into the next month. I haven't decided yet. But to complement this, I'll go back to the, here we go. to complement this, I had made and shared a page marker that I made to put in here for YouTube. I use these floral stickers, and I really love these stickers from Happy Planner. I think I need to get another packet of them. But I had made this to go here. Let me show you where else I used that. I used that in my 2021 planner. I used it as my word of the year. So I used those same floral word letters to create my word of the year, which ironically also happened to be the word that was on the cover. So it worked out perfectly. And so that's going to go into there, into this planner. And I had shared this, I thought on my Facebook, maybe not, but another place I have for word of the year. I am going to be doing a word of the year for 2023, and I'll be creating that page or that setup over on the Creative Planning Expressions group on Facebook. It is the sister group for Behind the Designs, and in that group I do a live once a month, and you know, you can share posts of your don't mind my cat if you hear him meowing. You can share your planner layouts, things such as that. So over on that group, if you join in, it is a private group, you'll get to see how I set up, what I use to set up my word of the year. I'm not sure I'll post that to YouTube, so if you really want to see how I do that, you might want to pop on over there and ask to join. So those two will become my work planner. And then, let's see, we got 4. We have one more, which was, I couldn't resist this one. It was just as equally beautiful. This is the Beautiful Blooms planner, and it has a poly cover. Quote on it says, "Let your ideas bloom." It has this floral dashboard, which can be easily changed out to anything really. And you can see the hello page here. It's very pretty. I think it would be pretty if I wrote my name in a color like that. That would be really pretty. There's of course your, so this doesn't have those sidebar areas. Some people like to make notes in them. So, I mean, I don't see that as good or bad, either way. There's some yearly. I don't know that I'll use this. There is then, okay, so this page, what I was thinking of was using it for listing out. So this may become something I use closer to the end of winter, beginning of spring. And I was thinking of using this for my garden planner. Each year, I'll set up a garden planner, and I'll, you know, track things such as what was put where. I have some diagrams of my gardens, which I can adjust as years go on. We do put things in, take things out. And then a couple years ago, we started doing vegetable gardening. And the first year we did, it was great. The second year, which was last year, we did, we made some modification to the layout, made it bigger. It didn't work out as well. So we didn't really have anything that yielded out of that garden. But my plan is to tackle it again this year. So in this area, I can, you know, put down things like what should be planted and when. I can do, you know, seedlings or things that I pulled out of the garden so that I know I no longer have them. Then we move into the month, and in here, again, I can kind of transfer some of that information over. This is a beautiful planner. It really doesn't need a whole lot of anything to it because it has like little picture or images in here that relate to the planner. And this kind of reminds me of these little dots of dirt. And so I could put in here the same thing. I can do seeds, blooms, when things bloomed, a little memory of the day, journal of the day. And then when you come into the weeks, there's a note area with another complementary image on it. And in here I was intending on doing some garden memory keeping. So, you know, pictures of my, you know, things that bloomed, maybe a journal, some memory keeping, quotes, things of that nature. And that I would carry out through all. There's probably, when you think about gardening, things even during the non-growing months, at least for us where we are, typically winter happens, cooler weather's between, you know, November-ish till whenever it feels like it's finishing. So, you know, March, give or take, it's cooler into April. So I could use these months as places where I can jot down notes of things I want to do for the next month, or prepare for the next month. So that's kind of my plan for this one. If it comes to be, then it will. This, again, probably won't be something I'll do until a couple months from now. Unless I find something in between that I need to get done, then I can absolutely share that with you. So let me just recap quickly what I was going to do for 2023. Let's move this one out of the way. So we have the Fleur, and that is going to be catch-all and creative journaling. We have Beautiful Blooms, which is going to be, or Butterflies and Blooms, which is going to be memory keeping. It's horizontal. There is the Golden Black, which will be work. And paired with this will be the Celestial, which is a monthly layout. And then added into that is going to be the garden notebook. So these are the 5 planners I plan on bringing into 2023. I've got some catching up to do. I will have, as I said, set up videos for the work planner as well as the catch-all. And those will be forthcoming. And then Word of the Year, again, is over on Creative Planning Expressions group. And then I'll also be mixing in, until I get memory keeping caught up, portions of my Traveler's Notebook, which is I use for memory keeping, watercoloring, and things of that nature. So until I get my memory keeping caught up, I will maintain this, and then I'll do all the memory keeping, hopefully, in Happy Planner. I do have to the Fleur collection a big notebook and a big planner. Those may come into play. When and for what, that's yet to be determined. So that's my recap and the planners I intend to use. I thank you for watching, and until the next video.